Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, we have now is operation on matrix. For number 4, we have matrix multiplication. Okay, we have here, if you have two matrices A M times N matrix times with B N times P matrix, then your product will be A B M times P matrix. Okay, in matrix multiplication, meaning you have a matrix times with matrix, the size of the matrix is very important. Okay, so size of matrix is important. Alright, so if you look at here, okay, your number of columns for matrix A must be equal to the number of rows from matrix B. Okay, and the results will be AB and the size is M times B. Okay, so that's why you need to have the similar number of columns from A and similar number of rows from B. Okay, so now let's see, if you have A is a 2 by 2 matrix and B is 2 by 2 matrix, so in general you will have this kind of formula. That is, if you have A is A11, A12, and then A21, A22, okay, and then you have B is B11, B12, and B21, B22. Okay, so the formula will be A11 times B11 plus A12 times B21, and then we have A11 B12 plus A12 B22 for the second entries in row 1. And then we have next we have here is A21 B11 plus A22 B21 and A21 B12 plus A22 B22. Okay, if you can see here, okay, so you will have here is the similar number of columns from the first one times with the similar number of rows from the second one. Okay, so the good news is from this formula you have the shortcut working. Okay, that is, you don't need to show the formula of the matrix multiplication, you just have to find the answer of A times B. Okay, so what we can do is we can use cross multiply in matrix multiplication. Okay, so now let's see how to use the cross multiply in matrix multiplication. Okay, so now let's say if you have here the first one, matrix A must be in the left side. So we have here, okay, A11 and then A12, A21, A22. Okay, and then multiply with your B, matrix B will be in your right side. Okay, so this one will be B11, B12, B21 and B22. Okay, so now we will cross the row from A and the column from B. So this is what will happen. Okay, so let's see, we cross this one, okay, row from A, and then we cross row from B. Okay, it will be like this. Alright, so this one we cross. Okay, alright. Okay, now your new AB, the product of AB, it will be this one. Okay, the intersection of A and B here. Okay, so if you look at here, for the first entry, okay, for the first entry here, this one, okay, the first entry, it will be, Okay, look at here. It will be A11 times B11. Okay, this one you have to multiply. And then plus with, okay, A12 times B21. Okay, so this one you will multiply. And you will get the first entry. Okay, so this is how you can use the formula. Okay, so this one is in general. Okay, now let's see example. If you have numbers. Okay, example. Let's say we have a matrix A is 2, 3, 1, 5, for example. And then we have matrix B is 1, 0, 3, -1, for example. Okay, so firstly, if you want to find the matrix multiplication, please make sure the number of columns from the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows from your second matrix. Okay, now let's see. If we want to find A times B, okay, so to find A times B, so what we will do is we will use cross multiply in matrix multiplication. Alright, so the first one, your A will be here, 2, 3, 1, 5, and your B will be here, 1, 0, 3, and -1. Okay, so next we will do cross section here. Alright, so this one is 1, right? Okay, then your new AB will be in here, right? So meaning you will get AB is a product of A times B with the size of 2 by 2. Okay, so now meaning here the first one, okay, the first one is 2 times 1 plus 3 times 3. Okay, let's look at here. 2 times 1, 2. So 2 plus 3 times 3 plus 9. Okay, continue next. Okay, for second entries, second entries here. Okay, it will be 2 times 0. So it will be 0 plus 3 times -1. Okay, so you will get it is -3. Okay, let's continue next. For the third entries here, okay, the blue one here, so it will be the cross is between 1, 5 and 1, 3, right? So it will be 1 times 1 here, so 1 plus 5 times 3 here. Okay, so 5 times 3 is 15. Alright, and the last one we have is orange color, let's say. We have here this one. Okay, we want to find this one. So the cross is between 1, 5 and 0, -1. So 1 times 0, it will be 0 plus 5 times -1, it will be -5. Okay, so again, similar with the previous operation, you can just keep the formula or the working to find the matrix multiplication, or you want to find subtraction or addition. So you can just skip this, okay, this working. Okay, you can skip. Okay, so your answer now it will be 9 plus 2 is 11, 0 plus -3 is -3, and then we have 16 and -5. So this is your final answer. Okay, class? All right. Okay, now let's look at another example. Okay, for the first example, we use 2 by 2 times 2 by 2, right? So you have the square matrix. What happen if you have not a square matrix? For example, let's say we have a matrix C is, let's say 3 by 2. Okay, 1, 3, 2, 5, 0, 4, for example. So it is a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay, what if you have another one? Let's say your D matrix D is 2 by 1, for example. 2 by 1. So you have 2 rows and 1 column. Let's say we have here 4 and 1. So this is a 2 by 1 matrix. Okay, so for this matrix, you can find the multiplication of C and D because you have the same number of columns in C and same number of rows in D, right? So you can find the matrix multiplication of C and D. Okay, now to find CD, okay, so to find CD, okay, using cross multiply. Okay, let's see here. Your C is 1, 3, 2, 5, 0, 4, and your D is 4, 1. Okay, so now cross, okay, and you will get this one. Okay, so what will be the size of your product matrix? Sorry. So the size of the product matrix, it will be in the size of, yes, it will be in the size of 3 by 1. Okay, so now, so I just show you the working, but you can skip in your solution. All right, so for the first one, we will have, let's use red color. Okay, for the first entry here, it will be 1 times 4 plus 3 times 1, right? So 1 times 4 plus 3 times 1. Okay, all right. Next, for second one, let's say we use green. Okay, so we have 2 times 4 plus 5 times 1. Okay, it will be in second entry 2 times 4 plus 5 times 1. And the next one, let's say we use blue here. Okay, this one, it will be 0 times 4 times plus 4 times 1. 0 times 4 plus 4 times 1. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, and lastly, you will get your C times D will be 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. And then 0 plus 5. Sorry, this one is 4 times 1, right? So this one is 4 times 1. So 0 plus 4, you will get, it is 4. Okay, so this is the answer for C times D. Okay, what happens if you want to find D times C? Is it possible? D, so the size of D is 2 by 1, and then you want to multiply with C. The size of C is 3 by 2. Okay, so can you perform the matrix multiplication? No, you cannot perform the matrix multiplication because the number of columns from your D is not equals to the number of rows in your C. So there is no possible solution, or there is no solution. Okay.